Hi guys, Justin here, and today I'm comparing a $65 down jacket to a $300 down jacket. There's an old saying, you get what you pay for. And when I saw a $65 down jacket that had comparable specs to my Ghost Whisperer down jacket, I had to take a look and see what it was all about. And that $65 down jacket is the Decathlon Trek 100. I did a quick review on this a couple weeks ago. I'll post a link to that in the video description. Otherwise, let's take a look at how the Decathlon compares to a Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer. So let's quickly go over the specs of these two jackets and see how they compare. So right now I'm wearing the size large of the Decathlon Trek 100. It weighs 290 grams and has 94 grams of 800 power fill down. It also costs $65, like I've already mentioned, and uses a 15 denier taffeta nylon. That's compared to the Ghost Whisperer, which I'm wearing in a size medium right now. It weighs 220 grams and has 80 grams of 800 power fill down. And it's made with a 7x10 denier ripstop nylon fabric and costs $350. As you can see, the specs are very similar between the two jackets, with the Decathlon being a little bit heavier due to a little bit more fill and a higher denier fabric. So how do these two jackets compare in regards to fit, features, warmth, quality, and durability? For that, I'm gonna call in my assistants, Justin and Justin. So first up, fit. I'm 5'10", 185 pounds. I have a 40-inch chest and a 33-inch waist. And the size medium in the Ghost Whisperer and the size large in the Decathlon both fit me really well. It's a nice snug fit with not a lot of room between the jacket and myself. And that makes it a little bit warmer, and because I don't have to be heating up that extra airspace if the jackets were a little bit of a looser fit. So definitely keep in mind that the Decathlon runs a little bit small, and you're probably going to have to size up relative to what you'd probably be in a lot of other brands of jackets. As for features, these jackets are again very similar. I got the hooded version in both. The Decathlon doesn't actually come in a non-hooded version, so keep that in mind. They both have two hand warmer pockets that have zippers on them and a bottom cinch in case the bottom's a little bit too loose for you. You can cinch it up on both jackets. And both jackets will stuff into one of the pockets, and that's a really nice feature just for storage and portability. As for warmth, I haven't had a lot of opportunity to A/B test the Ghost Whisperer versus the Decathlon, but in the limited opportunity that I have had, the Decathlon is slightly warmer, which makes sense since it has a bit more fill in it than the Ghost Whisperer. Quality and durability are two places where budget jackets like the Decathlon usually compromise compared to a more expensive jacket like the Ghost Whisperer. As for quality, I really haven't noticed that much of a difference. They both have really good stitching and fill placement. Fill hasn't migrated in either of them from one place to another, and all the stitching has held up. Both jackets also seem to use quality materials. They have YKK zippers, and the fabric seems to be of high quality in both the Decathlon and the Ghost Whisperer. For durability, I've had the Ghost Whisperer for almost a year, and I've used it on lots of trips. It's held up really well. I do baby it quite a bit, so if you are hard on your gear, it might not last quite as well as it has for me. But based on reports from a lot of other people, the Ghost Whisperer is a fairly durable jacket, especially considering how lightweight it is. I've only had the Decathlon for a couple months now, but I've been using and abusing it quite a lot. I've been wearing it around town, bringing it on ski trips, stuffing it into packs, and it's not worse for wear. I've not had any problems with it. All the stitching's still intact, no rips or tears, and like I said, I haven't been babying it. I'm actually trying to abuse it a little bit so that I can give a good report on its durability, and so far no problems. So which jacket is better? Let's run through the criteria. Fit, they're basically equal. They both fit really well, especially if you have a more athletic build. Warmth, slight edge to the Decathlon. It's a little bit warmer, which is due to the higher fill volume. As for features, they're also very similar jackets, basically the exact same features in both of them. Quality, they're both quality jackets from what I've been able to tell so far, and same with durability. Both jackets are quite durable, especially for ultralight down jackets. Then there's two criteria where these jackets really differ, and that's cost and weight. The Decathlon jacket costs significantly less at $65 compared to the $350 for the Ghost Whisperer, and the Ghost Whisperer is quite a bit lighter at 220 grams compared to the 290 grams that the Decathlon weighs. So those two criteria are basically what you should base your decision on if you're considering the Decathlon or Ghost Whisperer at this point. If you really want to get the lightest hooded full zip down jacket that you can get, then the Ghost Whisperer is the way to go. If you're willing to sacrifice a little bit of weight, for a significantly reduced cost, then you're probably looking at the Decathlon jacket. As for me, I'm going to be using both jackets on and off depending on the scenarios, but I'll actually probably be leaning more towards the Decathlon just because I don't have to worry about ruining or wrecking it because it's such a less expensive jacket. And even though I do baby my gear, it's nice to know that if I slip up and shred it through some trees or something, I'm not out a significant amount of money. I'll post links in the video description with where you can pick up each of these jackets. If you have any questions about either of these jackets, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.